Roger Goodell caved in to public pressure. Roger Goodell caved into pressure. Deshawn Watson was extorted. You can't fathom that this was an extortion plot all along. I can't believe people can't see this. They just go by what they think happened. I want investigations on Busby, all these women. I want investigations because this was all an extortion plot. That's all it was. These women kept working with Watson. Why do you keep working with someone if they're sexually assaulting you? Because it was consensual and it never happened. Roger Goodell is a buffoon. If you would have just let it go, Raj, today passed by, everyone would have forgot about it. Monday, no one would have cared, but now everyone's going to talk about it. Daniel Snyder, Robert Kraft, everyone's involved now because you felt the public perception. And the funny thing is, I hate all these men acting like they care about sex workers. You don't give a fuck about sex workers. You only care because you don't want the Browns to have an elite quarterback. You used to have that little turnover machine, Baker Mayfield. The bottom line is this. Until I see any factual evidence that Deshawn Watson did anything, which there is none, I haven't seen one bit of evidence yet that said Deshaun Watson did anything. Not one piece. How many agencies have investigated? How many agencies have investigated this? Not one piece of evidence. Not a phone. Nothing. Nothing. That's what I'm saying. Show me evidence that this happened, then goddamn it, give me a year and be done with it. But I don't see any evidence at all. Nothing. I hear hearsay. He did this. She did that. He did this. I haven't seen any evidence. So I need to see evidence. I'm sorry. I don't see any evidence. How are you going to suspend a man with no evidence? How are you going to tell him now you can't come to work? There's no evidence. Well, we don't know if you did it, but we got to make it look good. These women, investigate them. How come none of this happened until Tony Busby got involved? He got involved, and I can imagine, hey, if you massage Deshaun Watson, you may be entitled to a large settlement. So of course they signed up. I heard many got turned down too. They tried saying they massaged them. They couldn't prove it. I mean, think about it. This isn't plausible. I mean, I'm telling you, it's an extortion plot. And it's an elaborate one too. It's an extortion plot. Trust me when I tell you. That's why Deshaun Watson was so fucking befuddled. I was like, what the fuck? These women turned on me? I was paying them good money. Is it a prostitution? Maybe. But he's not a criminal. He's not a rapist. He's not a sexual assault person. That's what I don't get. 2 grand juries didn't indict him. But Sue Robinson says he's culpable in a player's conduct policy. Now they want to make him a rapist. And then Roger Goodell. You don't care about women, Roger Goodell. You don't care about sex workers, Roger Goodell. You know you don't. If you did, Daniel Snyder wouldn't be in the league. You wouldn't. And you know it. You wanted him to get 12 games. He should have got 0. Give him 4 games. 6 games is too much. These clowns, oh my God, these clowns in the media, they act like this guy should be gone forever. Do you realize what happened? He was going to massage parlors. They were giving him hand jobs. He didn't force anyone to. They gave him hand jobs. The people that didn't want to, they didn't give him one. It's that simple. He didn't force himself on anybody. That's a real bad thing to do. Go to a fucking masseuse. They give him a hand job and he gives them a couple $100. Oh God, them poor women. Jesus Christ. That's what I seen, what I read up on. God, how unfair is life. And now, it's never been about the money. Oh, it sure has been because you got paid. You got a ton of money, didn't you? It wasn't about the money. Why'd you even do it? You took the money. So yeah, Roger, you folded. Now it's going to be talked about for the next couple years. And I hope Deshawn countersues the NFL and gets billions. Because they took away, last year he sat out on his own because he didn't want to play for a racist organization. Oh, I should have got fucking nasal spray, I can't breathe. But this time, the NFL is trying to take away his livelihood. And that's a detriment and an embarrassment and an indictment on the NFL. So I hope Deshawn sues them, the Players Association, and they uncover everything. Unless the NFL wants to come back and say, you know what, $6 million, hey, give him a fine. Fine him his money. But you know what, here's the thing about giving them a fine, too. That's what I don't agree with. This guy maintains his innocence the whole time. He's never wavered in that. And the reason why he's never wavered in it, he hasn't really publicly apologized for, because this was a consensual thing. These women agreed to get paid good money to do what they were doing to him. He didn't force them. So that's why that's why Deshaun's actually having a hard time accepting responsibility. You know, he's like, these women weren't mad at me. I mean, you know, I don't get it. So that's why he's having a hard time. But, oh, I can't breathe. But the sad part is, if you fine him, you're taking away another man's innocent money, but he got plenty of it. So I'm sure, give him a $5 million fine so he can play football, whatever. The man's innocent. If I thought for 1 second Deshawn Watson was guilty, like these people said, I would be clowning them just like everybody else that doesn't have the facts. But he's not. That's the thing. People get this misconception. I'm defending a sexual predator. He's not a sexual predator. I'm defending a man who was extorted. I truly believe, on my life and my cat's life, this guy was extorted, and these women had no problem with him until that attorney got involved. Once that attorney got involved, it went sideways. And the women that didn't file suit, they have morals. They say, I can't file suits against this guy. He's a nice guy. He was helping us out. Everything was consensual. I respect those women. These other sex workers, I don't respect at all, because they tried destroying a man's livelihood. They tried destroying his life. And it's an indictment on society how easy it is to fuck someone's life over just by making up allegations. I truly believe that. And I'll go to my grave believing that until I see evidence, which, for some reason, there's not any, because he's innocent.